Well, gratitude. The last 1 mile of this run, meditative jog, I have been just walking it. Yes. Walk a few, but the last 1 mile, I've actually just been walking it and just kind of just elaborating. I got up about 1:44 today, so I'm looking for my 1 a.m. get up again. I've just been snug enough. And so 1:44 I got up this morning. I have been sharing one of the meditation sections just for 1 minute. And I always say these things that all it takes is just 1 minute to sit down. You don't have to be in a zone or anything like that. Oh, thank you. I heard the birds singing. You don't have to be in a zone or anything like that. Just sit down for that 1 minute. It's just 1 minute. It's not even that long. And say a few things, gratitude, whatever you want to say. Just 1 minute. That's it. And after that, just go by your day. It's all good. And what that does every day when you do it, because can you imagine if you do those things for the 7 days, 1 minute, you sit still just for 1 minute. 7 days, that's 7 minutes, yes, of meditation, however you want to look at it. That's 7 minutes of meditation right there. So, sitting still, getting up early. How you doing, sir? Morning. Yeah, sitting still and getting up early. Oh, let me see what. Yes, getting up early. My first 3 hours is actually spent on the yoga mat. Yes, on that yoga mat is where my first 3 hours is spent. Twisting. I developed my own yoga, so I do a lot of push-ups with it. Yes, every push-up is when I actually get into the yoga posture. Yes. In my own opinion, yoga without push-ups is you practicing, but you're not really getting the essence of it, because to actually do your push-up very slow and get into your asana allows you to actually breathe into your body. You learn how to breathe into your body. You're not in a hurry anymore. For me, it was out of desperation. I had a little fender with my spine. And when you have a spinal cord, what do I call it, setback, those things you got to take serious to heal it. You really have to tap into the power that lays within you, because you go through a lot of pain. It doesn't matter how much painkiller you eat. So those things, you have to actually use your body to decrease the pain. It teaches you how not to feel pain even when the pain is there. So that's what I've learned over the years, and that really enchants my yoga. So right about now, every morning I do about 900 push-ups during my yoga session. Almost getting up, trying to fall over, but what it shows is the energy that lays in the body. I begin to pay more attention to my breath. I realize all these years I'm always in a hurry. And I begin to realize that yoga itself is not even an exercise, it's actually a meditation. So everything that I do, I breathe into the body really heavy. I can feel it in my nostrils. There's certain twists when I do them right about now. I can feel my eyeballs, yes, because your spine is connected to everything. I can feel it. I can feel the one that's connected to the brain, and I guess that's what they call that chakra thing, that when you begin to wake it up. So every morning, the first 3-4 hours of my day is spent on the yoga mat every single day. For the past 8 years, like I really just get into it. And it has taught me so much about faith. I have studied the Bible, the Holy Quran, and all this book like 3 times. And when I begin to take time for myself every morning is when I begin to understand it the most. Yeah, that's the truck making this noise right there. Money. I tell you what, you gotta love it. So when I begin to breathe into my body every morning is when I understood these books the most. Yes, I learned how to not judge it. I learned how everything actually comes out of my vein. There's a saying that man wrote the Bible. Yes, but the content that is written in all these textbooks absolutely come from you breathing into your body. Because when you learn how to breathe into the body, you understand so many things. So many things in those books, we take it lightly. Plus, it is very hard for many to understand because half of the time we don't really live in reality. Most of us do not know how to live in reality. The only time to understand reality is when you go into a hospital. A question how to deal with things that they will ask you when you're in your office, you will never give the same answer when your leg is hanging on the bed, because at that moment you have no choice but to deal with reality, myself included. Most of the time we don't live in reality. Our answers are not in reality. We go by logic a lot because as human beings we're extremely intelligent, but reality is a different ballgame. Reality means discipline. I get a lot of people posting things to me about God and preaching. I laugh because until you know how to spend 3 hours by yourself, you can never understand who you are consciously. We are very good at numbing everything that happened to us. When an emotion comes to us and we do not understand it, we numb it. We eat. Yes, we eat. We smoke. We drink. That's how we escape our reality. Even when we're celebrating, we have to drink. Because in reality, we are escaping that same reality, that same feelings of celebration. We escape it. We escape the feeling of sadness. We escape the feeling of happiness. We call it the toss. But the truth is, until you have actually experienced those things, you have yet to live in reality. Reality is the essence, the ability to put yourself in a state of mind to where you do not need anything in this world, and you truly believe that God, energy, whatever you want to call it, because all these things, all these are just names, is all in the mind. Whatever you want to call it will have you. You have so much faith that you could just sit still, sit down, and whatever you need will come to you. We are so caught up. A lot of people always say, oh yeah, if you want this, you got to work it. No, you are a being. From the moment you and I are born onto this planet, everything we needed is guaranteed to us. Every single thing will come to you. But somewhere along the line, we shift away from it. Can you imagine? We came out, we're intelligent beings. We came out of our mother's womb without somebody telling us how to come out. We just pop right out. Just say, push. See how a baby comes out? Nobody. There's no one-on-one how to come out of your mother's womb. No. There's not a class for it. But that being said, gratitude.